And we are live here at Kansas Speedway, here in, well, Kansas, obviously. 67 lap race at 2X Tire Wear. I know the meme. 5-car field today. With the 24 of Jeffrey Silver coming out on pole position with a 30.290. And second is the 8 of Ethan Lossett with a 30.531. And third is the 77 of Trey White with a 30.586. And fourth is the 9 of Nicholas Sims with a 30.694. And bringing up the back of the field is a 41 of Andy McCoy with a 30.695.
75 degrees, so we can probably push.
75-degree weather, so that would mean that everybody can start pushing. This track has issues with engine heat.
6-7.
Dear
Wait,
God.
what was the temperature?
75 degrees. Waiting on the pace car to start us off here.
8 degrees on
It ain't that cold.
it. It said 8 degrees hotter than 6-7. 6-7. 6-7.
You said one lap amount, and suddenly everyone thinks they're funny.
6-7.
Waiting on the call. I'm not telling you. And there's the call. People are happy to be here, no doubt.
6-7.
Some more than others.
Racers are going
All right,
insane.
pace car's rolling. Like I said, 5-car field today. The 8 and the 77 and the 41 and the 9. Just about everybody with brand new paint schemes. Pace car is in. And the 24 of Jeffrey Silver is going to be bringing us green here at Kansas. Already, most if not everybody going in single file. Coming around turns 1 and 2. Just trying to set the pace. Already the 41. Trying to size up the 9, almost ran into the back of him, too wide, coming around turns 3 and 4. 41's going to be able to make the pass around Nick. And looks like the 77 of Trey White's going to be able to lead that lap for lap 1. Already one lead change. No. Already the field kind of starting to spread out. I imagine that the pit window should open around the 30 lap mark, give or take. Talking about pit window. Oh, I'm not telling you. You know, it says gullible on the ceiling. Mostly everybody's staying within that single file line. Looks like he's going to go high. Still mostly single file. 24 all over the back bumper. That's 77 though. It's still just about anyone's chance here. All within 2 seconds of one another. I feel like the 9 is just biding this time. Top 3 is starting to split off. Not by much. To the finish on the white flag. Massive upset. His first win here. Jeffrey now looking all over the back bumper. That's 77. Almost too wide entering turn 1. He's going to make it too wide coming out of turn 2. He's there. They're just neck and neck down the backstretch. We could be fighting for another leader, another lead change. Jeffrey falls back. He's going to let him have it. As the 77 goes to the wall, Jeffrey now up on the high side. Trey still leading. He's got help on the bottom in the form of Ethan as the 77 goes high, and that's going to give room for the 8 to try and take it from him, and he does. New leader. 77 now into the wall. Already 10 laps in. Top 3 guys are just fighting for it now. Back 2 guys are probably saving as much as possible. As Trey falls further back. Not by much. He has led a little bit. Jeffrey now looking. Still no caution. It is still anyone's race. The 8 still leading. Only a 5-second gap between first and last. Jeffrey looking low. He's gonna send it too wide. Looks like Jeffrey's gonna lead that lap just barely by a nose. 0.01 behind is the 8. Who takes the spot again. Another lead change. '77 still not that far back. still only have 5 seconds between first and fifth, regardless. Jeffrey's just shadow driving the 8, trying to just be there for any chance that Ethan makes a mistake at all. Both of these drivers have only won one time this year, with the 9 and the 41 winning 2. Top 3 drivers have only won one time this year. 24 touches the back bumper of the 8. Still, they keep it no caution. It's going to help out the 8 a ton. And now the field's really spread out, with the 9 falling back 5.62 seconds back. The 8 now into the wall. That's going to let the 24 get there. Once again, all over the back bumper of that 8 car. 77 now into the pits. Seems like he's going to try to shortstop. That 9 dealing with traffic in the form of the 41. The 8 now. I wonder what happened with the 8 actually. It's unusually slow. Super tough. Super close. I wonder what happened. The 8 now slowing up some on pit road, probably for the first time this time. That's going to give Jeffrey the lead once again. Nearest person behind him is now the 41. With the 9 right there just following. Andy down to the wall. Shake things up quite a bit. Fresh tires, fresh gas. Pit window must have arrived sooner than expected. The 8 now 1 lap down. The 9 now finding himself from 5th to now 2nd and now leading. There's the 41. Goes all the way on the bottom. Seems like tires may be the biggest issue here. The 9 being the only car who hasn't come on the pit road just yet. Now 17 seconds back. The 9 now into pit road. Everybody on different tire strategies. Who's going to be the lucky one is the question. Jeffrey now unlocking himself. Same with the 8. '77 still lap down. The 41. Now the 24. Catching back up. I think he beat the 9 off pit road.
Are you kidding me? Lug nut.
Oh. The 9 experiencing lug nut issues. This could affect him. It's a race on the pit road. 24 now crossing the start finish as the 9 still getting up to speed in between turns 1 and 2. There's the 24. Jeffrey, now your new leader. Just an unlucky pit stop for the 9. Ethan now only 2 seconds back. Now 1.5 seconds back. He came in before Jeffrey did, so he should be on older tires. It comes down to who can save more. The 9 now falling a lap down. 1 and 2 right here. 77 now back on the lead lap. Whole field spread out just about now at this point. 1 and 2 are still within a second of each other though. Extremely close racing here, folks. For those just tuning in, this is Kansas. Ethan now on the bottom. He's going to make it a pass around the 24. Another new leader. The 9 now on a fresh set of tires is there though, trying to unlap himself. The 9's there on the bottom too. The 24 is going to let him have it. Nick fighting to keep his spot back. He's going to look low. The 8's going to move to block. Not going to be able to make anything out of it. Jeffrey now going low. Almost cleans out the 9 coming into turn 3. Still, it's anyone's race. The 9 going incredibly low. He could be burning up all of his resources. Looking low. He's there. It's side by side coming around turn 3 and 4. Coming out of 4. It's still side by side coming into the line. And Nick is just barely back on the lead lap. 31.11 seconds behind. Ethan's going to let him have it as the 24 almost takes the 8 out. That could have been Nick's saving grace. Looks like the 9's trying to drive away from it. But the 8's going to keep on the pressure. One and 2 are right there. Nick's going to be acting as lap traffic. The 8 is your current leader. The 9 just trying to stay in front of the leaders, just in case something happens. The 24 of Jeffrey now, almost side by side entering turn 3. He's going to let him have it, though. Back to single file. The 9 of Nick slowly driving off. Just trying to stay on the lead lap just in case a caution does come out. Coming up on 30 to go. Just over halfway. .07 seconds behind from the line. Jeffrey putting on the heat for the 8. It is still anyone's race. As a reminder, the 24 has won here before. Jeffrey is going to lead that lap with the 8 being 0.01 seconds back, down to 1,000th of a second. This could be setting up for an excellent finish. Both of these drivers have only won one other time this year. Jeffrey at Daytona and Ethan at Las Vegas. And don't forget, if these two take each other out, that's going to open it up for the 41 to get a 3rd win this year. Who's only 7 seconds back. Still no caution yet this race. Seven seconds between the 24 and the 41. With 8 seconds separating the 77 and the 9. If Ethan messes this up at all, the 24 will be there. Shoot, he's there now. He's up top. It's almost too wide entering the corner. He's going to have a run on the outside from the looks of it. Almost touching bumpers down the backstretch. Jeffrey's going to go around the 8 almost. They are too wide. Jeffrey's going to let Ethan walk away almost. He's still there. It's going to be a close one. .21 now behind the 8. Wherever the 8 goes, the 24 is sure to follow. Both Camaros. Chevrolet's having a field day today. Only Ford out in the field is currently in 3rd. Jeffrey now touch bumpers with the 8. No caution. That's going to open it up quite a bit for the 8. That could give him some breathing room. Andy now slowly catching back up with the rest of the field. Went from 8 seconds back to 7.5. At this pace, he could catch up. That's assuming, though, that they don't have to pit again. Jeffrey is just there. He's going to look low. Ethan goes to block. It seems to work. Around turns 3 and 4. He may get a run on the outside. .13 now for the 41. As Jeffrey now into the wall. That's just the break that Ethan needed. As Jeffrey now in pit road. The first of second pit stops. The 9 and the 77 caught back up once again. Andy now slowly catching the 8. Pretty sure this rivalry is heating up between the 8 and the 41. Now the question is, can Ethan go the rest of the distance without having to pit, or will he have to come in one more time? It is still anyone's race. Jeffrey now out of pit road, trying to save it. Ethan now coming into pit road. Your leader is now pitting, I believe. As he almost spins. The 41 now your leader. Everyone here has led at least some form or fashion. Less than 17 to go. Andy now coming in. He slides just a little bit, doesn't loop it around though. Everyone now on pit road, including the 77 and the 9. Jeffrey now falling a lap behind. The 8 now coming out of pit road. As your back 3 Everyone hoping not to get caught up in any sort of pit road wrecks. The 9 coming out of pit road first, followed by the 41 and the 77. Ethan now crossing start finish going into turn 1. There's Andy, new leader once again, the 8 of Ethan. The last thing the 24 wants right now is a caution. Now the question is, can the 8 hold off everyone else for that much longer now? Who's currently up to speed? As the 41 and the 9 are now side by side coming out of turn 2 into the backstretch. Still too wide coming down the backstretch. Back under single file once again. As the 41 scrapes the apron just a little bit. The 9 and the 77 are now 1 lap behind. The 24 now back on the lead lap. With the 8, however, coming off turn 2. The 24 having better tires, though. Small chance, very small, but there is a minute chance that the 24 could catch the 8. The 41 only 4 seconds back. The 77 now into the wall. Almost 3 wide coming out of turn 2. The 9 is once again there. The 41 has drafting help. The 8 all alone. Now up on the high side with the 9 on the bottom. It looks like they're going to be too wide coming down the backstretch. Both cars all over. All 3 cars coming off of pit road at the exact same time. '77 once again into the wall. The 41 still having drafting help in the form of the 8, who's now 3 seconds back. Ten to go this time by. Looks like the 9 and the 41 are slowly catching back up to the 8. If that 8 catches the draft, it's just going to be up between the 8 and the 41 now. 24 without any drafting help. '41 now 2.5 seconds back. It's shaping up to be another rivalry here. So far, still no cautions. 7 to go. Two and a half seconds. Mm. Andy down to the wall. 2.2 seconds back. 2.13 now. Everyone pushing unbelievably hard now towards the closing laps of this race. Less than 5 to go here at Kansas. Everybody with different pit strategies. Hmm. 2.1 seconds back now. Andy once again into the wall, coming out of 4. Three to go. 1.9 seconds back. Once again into the wall. 2 to go. This time by. White flag in the air for the 8. Last lap. Ethan leading the most amount of laps so far this year with only 1 win under his belt. Well, that's going to have to change, because the 8 of Ethan Lossett is going to win here at Kansas. No cautions at all this race. Wow. Hmm.
That ain't too bad. Dude, it's 4:36. You gotta go crazy. But this is a clean race and you satisfied, right?
Oh yeah.
I'd be more satisfied if Andy wasn't driving. Wasn't driving like a puddle. What was that?
I don't know actually.
That was a really good race.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't know.
going
For a
down
while,
the apron, I kept trying not to break you.
for a while there,
On the apron.
You must have been blocking me.
I wasn't.
I couldn't block.
Jeffrey, you pitted? Because I saw you hit the wall, so I must have while he was in the pits, and then I pitted, and then everybody's in the pits.
Yeah.
With this track.
And then I had black flag.
Oh, I saw that. He was
This track, you
pits.
could go
Yeah, I went
150
through
on
pits.
the corners. and
Not
still end up
recommended
faster.
speed,
You go
so-
160 If you go 150
That was
for-
clean race.
for low
That was
speed,
really good.
then you can go
No
faster.
cautions whatsoever.
Tracking going.
Tim, how was my racing?
Apart from the black flag, you would have won that probably.
Dude, Tim,
Yeah.
once that last pit
If you
went,
hadn't
I saw
gotten-
Andy trying to catch back up, dude, I was cranking the wheels.
Right.
I was going beyond pit clock.
If Jeffrey hadn't have gotten black flagged, he would have probably been 1-2 with you the whole time.
Do you know what? Do you know what I did after I did multiple laps around the track and realized that number 8 wasn't going to be doing anything?
What?
I pit.
It's a paint scheme.
I changed the paint scheme. It's gonna have a teammate.
I will say my pitting strategy is terrible. My pitting strategy is terrible. Because I tried to get as much laps early on the pit.
Man. No.
Hello, YouTube.
The first pit, because Jeffrey normally pits when I pit. So I was trying
Right.
to pit fake.
Oh,
I was
well,
slowing
it was
down
fake.
like I was going to go in the pits, and I was hoping Jeffrey was going to cut in front of me, go in the pits, and I was just going to keep going.
I didn't know what was going on. I thought you were like overheating or whatever.
No, I was hoping Jeffrey would go to the pits with me.
My thing was just trying to get as many laps in while they're pitting.